Elena, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I'm from BBC Sport and we are doing a kind of beginner's guide to the PFL. So we're kind of explaining to our audiences who don't know much about it, what it is and why it's exciting that it's in London. So I have just a few kind of quick fire questions. Is that okay?
Of course,
Okay, so if you imagine I am an alien who's just landed on planet Earth and asked you what is the PFL, what would you say?
listen, I'm a huge fan of Fantastic Beast, which I actually rewatched 1000 more times yesterday in my room in this hotel where we're all located. So it's a good question. I think it's something huge, big, and definitely like some Chinese dragon which will attack MMA world. And I think PFL grew up as we all see so fast. So I think about that PFL have a great future, and it's a great opportunity for us as the fighters to be in London. Actually, for me, it was a childhood dream to visit your city.
Brilliant. Could you kind of briefly explain the format of the PFL and how it works to people who maybe know nothing about the sport?
So PFL is a quickly grow up tournament which take the fighters from all the world. As you see, I represent Ukraine, so all the fighters can have a chance to fight for the 1 million, and these fights make this fight really make unique because you actually have opportunity to fight during the whole year, and it's a great as a fighters. If you really like to fight, you have a chance like fight from fight to fight. All you need to do is win step by step, and in the final you will see all you dream about, like actually what I dream about. I don't know about other girls.
And what would it mean to win the PFL? How big of a moment would that be?
What does it mean? I'm sorry, can you re-ask your questions please again?
What would it mean to win?
Guys, can you help
What it
me?
means to win the playoffs.
Ah, what does it mean for you to win $1 million? What you will answer to me this question? I think of course, if you're billionaire, for you maybe it will be just a noise. But when you grow up from the poor family, and especially nowadays what's going on with my country and with my hometown, which was attacked by rocket yesterday. So yeah, I think this million can save lives, my family, and can help other people from my country. And I appreciate that a lot of Ukrainians now saving our lives who have opportunity in London, and most of them will come to my fight, not only Ukrainian, of course. So, but especially, let's be honest, I will be really happy to see them to come to support me.
And what
So
Sorry.
to be part of PFL and to have opportunity to fight for 1 million, it's just not what I dream only about myself. I have responsibility for other people behind my back.
And how important is it for you to be able to represent the Ukraine and to be able to fight for the Ukraine this weekend?
Let's be honest, it's a pressure because my fighters, my guys right now in the war, and they sent me right today as PFL make a post with my photo. They send me the photo from the war. They send me they were near the broken Russian tank. So for them, I'm like a rock from Ukraine woman appearance. So they all believe in me and they all want that I win. So for me, it's like, how to say, in one way, it's help a lot, good energy, good vibe. In another way, I need to represent my country with a pride.
And thank you so much. If there's anything you want to add, that would be great, but I'll let other people ask questions as well.
I will be happy to see anyone in the tournament or official wins from London who have a fans of MMA sport or Ukraine. So guys, it will be happy to see you, and I will glad to speak with each of you after the fight. So I open, but after the fight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you too.
All right, Jordan.
Hi. So last season was a tough one for you, but this season there's been quite a bit of redemption. You're doing really well. What can you say has been the biggest change in your game to find so much success?
Guys, I need help.
What's been, hey, repeat the question one more time. You broke out a little bit.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just the internet for ours.
Sorry, Jordan, try again.
Yeah, so last season was quite a tough sort of run of things. Everything's changed around this season. What can you say has been the biggest change to help you find more success?
I think a lot of changes happen in my life, which make me another way more focused, more cold, less emotional. It's all have an influence on the fight style. So for nowadays, as I told you before, like I have responsibility not only for myself, not fights only for fun. Now I have responsibility for my people. So yeah, it's a huge motivation to improve myself from fight.
Thanks.
Ethan Albin, Television Sports. So this is going to be your rematch with Pacheco, and having faced her already, what are you looking to implement this time around?
Well, I think all of fighters who have a revenge have only one goal and only one focus to take this revenge. So from my side, I will do my best. From my side, I will show how grow up I am from our last fight. So keep your eyes on this fight. It definitely will be interesting. So just watch.
Thank you very much.
Sportscast.
First of all, in which parts of a game you grow the most? Which parts of MMA game you grow up the most?
Where have you grown the most in your fighting?
I think all together, because it's mixed martial arts actually, where you can use skills from a lot of sports, a lot of combat sports. So I think I grew up in total of them. So as I told you before, keep your eyes on the fight, and if you have opportunity, come in the fight, and I will be really happy to speak with you guys. Whatever happened in the fight, right after the fight.
Thank you. And which are strengths in this fight? In this fight against Pacheco, who is a deadly puncher, who has high finishing rate.
Guys, help.
Repeat it.
Which are strengths in this fight?
Where's your strength versus Larissa?
What means strength?
Strength, like
Where are you better than Larissa?
I think my last fight with her show that she can be beaten, and the mistake which I made, the fight run on her in the last 10 seconds, it was emotional and stupid. So for nowadays, I think even the fight before, I show every girl, you just need to have a balls, which actually I have mentally. So like for me, it will be a much better fight than it was before. I'm sure about it.
thank you and good luck.
All right, Olena, I have a fan question for you. If you could relate yourself to one character from Harry Potter, who would it be?
It's a good question because I have such a smart coach, which I call behind his back Dumbledore. So for me, for nowadays, I'm looking like woman's version of Harry Potter, the girl who survived. So it's definitely will be like a person with a fighter spirit who like do whatever can do like to protect people who you love, people with who you're friends. So I just want to make the fate which my friends, my coaches, my team having me to approve from my side. So I think it will be Harry Potter. But sometimes when I became mean, I definitely would like to use Avada Kedavra and kill everyone like Lord Voldemort. So yeah, I think we all have in our personality both sides. One of them is white, another is black. So it will be definitely Harry Potter, but when I'm in a mad mood, better don't touch me because I definitely use Avada Kedavra.